So how does this mighty little powder work? Well, creatine elevates muscle phosphocreatine stores, allowing faster ATP resynthesizing during short and explosive efforts. Where it's most effective is during repeated surges or finishing sprints. This has good crossovers to master cyclists, especially for their performance gains, because it improves the quality of your training. Basically, it gives you an edge for increasing your training intensity in things like VO2 and threshold sessions. And that is really good news for continued performance gains in your training. Does it have any effect for endurance? Well, no, it's not very meaningful for improving continuous steady state endurance efforts, especially in trained athletes, and may even hinder as water weight can increase because it basically pulls water in the cell with creatine monohydrate, which is going to make you heavier. But there is a fix. Let's give this some context. If your racing and training includes things like frequent sprints or interval demands, then taking creatine is definitely going to give you a bit of a marginal gain. For pure longer distance racing, then it's probably wise to cycle off creatine so you get lighter and then cycle back on when your training requires more VO2 type and threshold quality efforts to raise your aerobic threshold and have more quality in training. So let's wrap this up a little bit. My practical viewpoint from a personal perspective and training perspective is it's basically a training supplement to give you an edge in pushing up the quality in your bike, sprint, power, VO2 training, and for improving the quality in the gym. As maybe a criterium racer or a road racer, it makes sense to keep it in the diet, but for cyclists riding longer endurance events, it makes sense to take it out of the diet a few weeks beforehand just to get light. How do you dose it? Well, when starting, you can start the loading phase of 0.3 grams per kilogram of body weight per day for 5 to 7 days.